Welcome back to round 4 of the British MotoGP League Division 2 Championship. This weekend we are racing at the beautiful Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. This track is incredibly tricky with 20 turns, 2 long straightaways, and 1,000 massive bumps to navigate. I'm currently sitting first place in the championship with 91 points, 29 clear of Night Fury in second, and my factory Yamaha team is leading the Constructors' Championship with 147 points total, 53 points clear of the Pramac team. This weekend, we are not doing a reverse grid for the sprint race, so it is critical that you end up on those first 2 rows. First up, we have a 15-minute qualifying session. On this track, you should be able to get about 5 to 6 laps in the session. This is not one of my best tracks, so the goal for the weekend is to maintain a podium in both races. If I can do that, I should be in good shape for the championship. For qualifying, anything in the 158s should be competitive, and that's what my goal is here today. With that being said, let's get on track and let's see what we can do for a hot lap. So a 158.988, I was only able to improve on this by 1,000th of a second. This was my first lap here in qualifying, so I ended up just showing that one, and we ended up 3rd overall for qualifying, which puts me in a great place to get a good result. Now it's time to go racing, and this should be a good one.
Officials give the okay, riders have their eyes fixed firmly on the lights. Just a few more seconds, and the Grand Prix of the Americas is go!
So great launch off the line there. Totally just face planted right into the curbing there. I got a little too hard on the brakes. Is what it is. Saved by the red flag. Let's try it again. part of racing, but I got over that curve just a little too hard. The bike just spit me right off. So now I'm in 6th place. There's a lot of work to do. I've got a long lap penalty. I'm going to take care of that on this first lap here. Luckily, it's right here ahead, so let's give it a shot. Wasn't pretty, but was able to get it done. Now that that's out of the way, I'm in 7th place. I'm only 5 seconds off the lead. Really, that's not too bad. And from this point forward, I just need to breathe and try and do a couple laps. lap 4 here. The gap is now 3.3 seconds. Davide and I have kind of latched on here, and I decided if he's got the right pace, I'm just going to try and follow him up to the lead group. We made up some good distance already, so I'm going to just sit here behind him and see what we can do. I'm just trying to avoid track limits. With as close as that group is in the top 4, someone's probably going to get a long lap. Right now, in 6th place, my goal is, hey, let's try and get a top 5. If that's what we get, it's still not a bad place to be, but if I can get a podium, that would be awesome. So coming on to this final lap here, you can see Aaron Jackson has a long lap penalty. Swag went down. He still has a long lap penalty. Chamois now has a long lap penalty. Suddenly, I'm looking at an easy 3rd place if I just avoid track limits. So that's what I have to do. Unreal. So Davide goes down while trying to pass Aaron Jackson for 3rd place. I end up taking both of them. Now Chamois still has a long lap here. Let's see if he can do it. So I almost crashed on the curb there, go wide, but Chamois is still behind me. He failed the long lap. Now I am guaranteed 2nd place. All I have to do is make it through these last few turns. Wow, what a comeback. 7th to 2nd, crashing on the 1st lap into a good paying points position. I am stoked with that. Now, we just have to lock in and race the Grand Prix. If you want to see the Grand Prix race, you'll have to come back for the next video. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this awesome sprint race, and we'll catch you next time.